people.
And that should be me actually starting. And I haven't moved to the right channel yet. Oh no.
Yes.
This is
Have fun
terrible.
down there.
But yes, as the honking begins, we begin a game of Urviksten. I have wanted to play Urviksten for quite some time now, but I have not touched them since they have had a lot of new stuff. I have not played Urviksten since before the whole ebon forging thing was added to the mod. So, and also there was not all the lore primer stuff here. We lie defeated, our empire broken from within and without. On Morban Flats, Caradag was pierced by an arrow. At Ballmeyer, my father and Castan was slain by the warlock. Garrick lies dead by the blades of the Roran March upstart, and Ebenmark is lost. But remember this, my son, we earned our place through strength, and we have returned home in shame, but are never defeated. Promise me you'll tend the forge and let it temper your spirit. Gather the Olavish clans, the Scalds from their high temple, and even the she-bear's kin. We will return and remind the free realms the fear of black ice. Deathbed quote of Urvik Ebenfrost to his successor, Alvor Ebenfrost. So that's not my current character, is it? I don't know. Let me also stream it in the VC for people to see if they would like to. Yes. Instead of looking at the stream chat. Alright. The wind blows through the mountains as the forges burn day and night, creating the weapons that will reforge a shattered empire. With the fleet of black as night sails, bringing more and more gold to the war chests and once revered name. A once revered name is whispered in the halls of Garudia, Ebenfrost. Ho 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 ho. During the legendary era of Black Ice. God, there's so much stuff. Black Ice, when the Reavers rode the waves and became the terror of the seas. Legendary figures emerged. Names like Der Hilda Reaver Queen, Henrik Divenscourge, or Bera Bjarnson.
Dark, can you drag a ice rig down here?
Were enough to inspire terror in the hearts of the men of the Green Lands, but none reached the level of fame and fear of the legendary Reaver, Castan Ebenfrost. Famous for killing the previous Castan and taking the empire for himself after his rise to power, he changed the trials and turned them into a dynastic affair, where no one not bearing the name Ebenfrost could take the trials. Several so-called wise men point out that this was the reason for the fall of Castanor. Foolish of them all. The Ebenfrost dynasty was the best thing that ever happened to Escan. The Civil Wars had stopped, and Castanor prospered under the watchful eye of the Black Dragon. Yes, Coach, it's the best thing that ever happened to them. They don't understand.
Yes, I don't get it.
They don't understand.
Urviksten, the birthplace of the greatest dynasty Castanor has ever seen, was occupied until the fall of Castanor, when Urvik, one of the sons of Castan the Enthralled, regained his home and settled the land along with veterans of the Sorcerer King's War, and so the House of Ebenfrost survived the fall. Yet the reputation of the Ebenfrost was stained and vilified by the Sorcerer King, a fact that will never be forgotten. After recovering Urviksten, the Ebenfrost faced a long period of recovery and waiting to gather the Garudian refugees fleeing north. They waited for a moment of weakness from their neighbors to reclaim their riches and establish a power base from which to take back what rightfully belonged to them. The opportunity presented itself in 1410 when the acclaimed Nausvol died. Jarl of Nausvol died and was succeeded by a weak and corrupt heir. As the new Jarl was crowned, Urviksten began the offensive, and although the army of Nazgul was experienced and well equipped, it was crushed by the imposing discipline of the Pale Banners. In the last Battle of the Black Pine War. Jarl Karl II, Ebenfrost, killed the Jarl of Nauvgol, yes, in single combat, and exhibited his head on the walls of Urviksten. But just as Urviksten ascended, the Grey Tide began. An army of the beastly, primitive creatures poured from the northern pass and overwhelmed the armies of Roranmarch. As quickly as it began, the ascent of Urviksten was suddenly halted by the new threat. Now, with the defeat of the Dukinson, the armies of Frozen Maw turned their gaze to the north, looking for any sign of weakness, and thus Urviksten's ambitions have been cut short, and currently the Jarldom is in a dangerous situation. Will a dynasty that marked an era of conquest and power fade into obscurity, or will the Ebenfrost return to their rightful place and take their birthright with ebon steel and fire?
Well, Joffrey's here, so it's likely the former.
Indeed.
I, for one, believe.
I believe. If I can do it, Joff can do it.
Don't say that! Great Conqueror is on, but Delayed Conqueror is on as well, so that they don't show up until the Age of Unraveling. Yes.
Yeah, you definitely don't want Mr. Grumbar to come instantly just get...
Indubitably.
Boom, boom.
So, the past is... yes, Ebon Steel Infantry. Yes, the past is some... Yes, I've read this a few times before. Long story short, Urviksten is the home of making really good weapons. They made Ebon Steel, and now the Ebon Steel art is lost. No one knows how to make it anymore, but we've still got some of it left. So perhaps one day our ancestors' legacy would be restored. Ebon Steel provinces increase your force limit of Ebon Steel infantry by 1.5 every time you expand the infrastructure. Building a mage tower in the provinces increases that by a further 2. But you can only recruit new ones, because we have a few to start with, but can only get new ones after rediscovering the arts of Ebon Steel forging.
Rusty's probably hidden in the couch cushions. Have you checked?
I had not.
Don't tell him the
considered
secret.
that.
Don't tell him the secret.
So, because yeah, this was not a thing back when I last played it. So the units are cheaper, but they're slower to replenish. It's slower to reinforce those units, and they take a lot less damage. And I don't even use as much.
These units are
manpower.
just amazing.
Yeah, that's a fantastic
They are
unit.
fantastic. I love them so much.
These
And
are
they
literally
only
God
get
tier.
better throughout the game.
I can't believe the trolls can get these too. Fucking Ebon
Yes.
Steel trolls, man. It's great.
Yeah.
So,
So what exactly is Ebon Steel supposed to be?
Black steel. It's a little magic-y and
Description kind of sounded like Valyrian steel.
kinda sorta, yeah.
Okay. Also, what's the point of getting more force limit if you can't recruit them yet?
well, it's
You'll
just
be able to
telling you
recruit
how
them
you
when
do
you figure it
later.
out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. That makes more sense.
But
Their
rediscover
religion
the
is
Ebon
actually
Steel.
kind of interesting,
That's
too.
that's fun. The first icon in the focus tree is from the CK2 Norse expansion.
It is, yes. It's quite
Mhm.
accurate. Since Elkazel, the blanketed Garudia, and all ending winter, with the era of frost, the art of forging Ebon Steel has all been dormant. A dark metal with a slight sheen of deepest purple. Ebon Steel was admired by our ancestors for its wondrous property. A magical barrier that can repel fast-moving objects with ease. Once the great Ebon Steel forge in Urviksten ran hot, but was extinguished by the betrayal of the last great Ebenfrost, Urvik. Upon his return in Bloodfjell, the old Ebon Steel forges remain, yet have not seen a smith who can operate them in centuries. Until now, the Skalds have pondered over the origins of Ebon Steel artifacts and their magical properties, and have come to a conclusion. They were crafted with the conjunction of the Master Smith and Skald working together. The Skalds have prepared a list of songs and litanies to work with metal. However, it is not only their input that is needed. Scholars have studied the treacherous mountains and steep valleys of Garudia, looking for where Ebon Steel may be found. should we but provide them with the funds necessary, we may find a practical way to revive the art of ebon forging. But to do this,
So less Valyrian steel and more Dune shields.
And
you need tech 10 mil, lots of money, and you complete a mission.
yeah, it's basically magic force
it's
field
one of
around
which.
you.
Either Skaldir
Yeah.
knowledge or have money. And
So if
as,
you
as
complete the
mentioned,
mission,
one
you
of the
just
fun
get
things
it.
here, you either need to be in the Garudian culture group, be a Blue Reachman, be a Fjord Troll, or a Yarkelno Harpy. So yeah.
Yes,
Up Troll
they
can in
all
fact
have
do it.
access to this. I love it.
Ob Troll can. I've never quite gotten that far as Ob Troll, but funny. So, presumably I'll want to seize land, but I'll hold on until I've actually read everything. Yes, 90% of the force limit, classic. You get some claims in morale of armies, which is tasty.
Very good. Those claims are what you really should focus on immediately, because it lets you just kind of consolidate the whole northern bit.
Presumably.
Where's
it's
the
on-
mission that they were talking about for the Ibn Steel?
You get
Yeah.
it on Olafsland as well. You just get the whole thing up here, all the way up to Bjarnrik's borders. Yeah, I would want to grab all that as quick as I can.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. And
But,
I think there's
Skaldir
quite a few
acknowledges
of the ebon steel deposits through there.
So
That's okay, so you need that one.
Urviksten is where the biggest forge was. Skaldul
Yeah.
is where the Scalds, like, home was. So
And then
have
there's
that.
also just ebon steel deposits
Yeah.
all throughout kind of the north, and
There's lots of small.
There's
So if you just
right
rush the
there,
claims
and-
and then go up there, you can get Ibn Steel very quickly.
Well, I
Yeah.
think you need military tech 10.
yeah,
no,
you
it's
have to
or
be
the
able to-
mission. Tech 10 or the
It
mission.
said or?
It-
Yes,
So-
it said or.
No, it's the mission for both of them, and then it's 2,000 gold.
One of the
or
following. Okay, yeah, it
Tech
is one or the other.
Yeah. So you
My
need
point
to
is if
complete
you
the
get-
mission. The question is, do you spend 2,000 gold to do it earlier, or do you wait until Tech 10? So,
Yeah.
which is a prohibitively expensive cost. So it's really a case of, like, do you somehow become strong enough that that's a reasonable price to pay, or do you just wait until you get the tech?
Well, it says for both of them, one of the following must be true, but, like, can the same one of the following not be true for both? Like, so you need to have
Yeah,
at least
it
Tech
can't
10 or
just be
2000.
the mission.
It can't just be
Oh!
the mission, okay.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
my point. Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
Yeah, it
what
says
I'm
one of the
saying. I
following for
think-
both of them.
yeah. That
that's
makes
why I'm
it
saying you
sound
should
like
rush the mission.
that
The
makes it
mission
sound like
can-
you need to either have Tech 10 and 2,000
And 2,000
gold,
gold.
or just have the mission
Or
completed.
just the mission, yeah.
Yeah, just the mission is enough to fulfill both criteria.
Yeah, 'cause that just
Exactly.
sounds like an or
okay.
parameter.
I
So-
could have sworn that you had to get both, like the mission and the other modifier, one of the others.
I'm pretty sure Obtrol doesn't get to do it so easily. I think it's a lot harder for them. But
So
like,
yeah, you could literally just rush
That
up there
would
and
make
instantly get it.
sense.
presumably with Bjarnrik, it would be like a case of you would look at the mission as Bjarnrik, and you would see, oh, needs to own both. So like it's just a little tougher because you don't. own
Yeah,
one
that
of
would
them
make
already.
sense.
But the other one I think is just prestige, right? Yeah, a prestige of 30. With
And
even
it's
more,
more
lore,
claims, I think.
such lore. I'm gonna read the lore once I do them. I think because that was a lot of lore.
Mucho lore.
I just really like them because they're really well done and like they're fun.
Gotta hand out the PowerPoints. Need the points.
Joffrey starting with the 0 Crownland meta.
Always.
Not zero. Not zero, but I'm a pretty small country, so I'm not too fussed. Though it will be a pain. Now I just realized maybe that's actually not a good idea, but it's done now because you need to get Skaldul to be less than one autonomy. But whatever. What's done is done. So oversight by the Scalds, make them happier. Really cheap and shitty.
They really like wool.
Well, yeah. It's just every resource is assigned to one of the estates, and you can give them a
Sure.
monopoly on it. and it makes them happier. It gives you some mercantilism. It's as much for. It's really like because the case here is that it gives you less money than you would normally. So it's basically you spend money for mercantilism on a cooldown. Like every once in a while, you get the choice: do you renew the monopoly? And if you renew it, you get another mercantilism. And so I do it because I like the overtime stacking of mercantilism and the loyalty. But it's just my play style. I'm basically the only person that I know who plays the game in this way. Yeah, development of temples, sure. Just extra loyalty too. Yeah, I can afford that. Supremacy of the crown. Right of council is a bit much, but also I definitely can't give him the iron one. Expand the fortifications, that's what it is. Yeah, that'll get me over 60. I'll leave it at that for now. But here, is there a way? There's a few ways I can get some. It's not going to be 30. Whatever. I'll do the things that'll give me prestige after I've won the initial wars.
You can get prestige from the nobles and clergy. Or no, it was burghers and clergy.
It's the burghers, clergy, and then the mages if you give them patronage of magical arts.
Yeah. So there's 3, okay. So we give out 2 of them, because they both give out 15, right?
No. Scalds is only 10.
Oh, okay.
15 for the mages. Oh yeah, definitely the private trade fleets. Magnate Council? Fuck is this? Does it have no loke? Why doesn't it have any loke? What the hell is this?
The custom one?
What's a Magnate Council? Global trade power 10%? But why?
You gave them a council, bro.
Is there a loke or magnate financial demands?
Oh, yo, I already have enough army tradition. I could just give out free company rosters? I'm a fan of that, but...
Well, you're gonna get Ebenseal, like, really soon, so...
I'm gonna get what?
Ebenseal.
Oh, maybe.
Wait, what kind of creatures are you playing here?
Dudes. Just normal dudes. Yeah.
Humans, I think, yeah.
I thought this was the other mod with kobolds and stuff.
Oh, it is, but I'm not playing the kobolds. I got killed.
He's just not playing one of the fantasy races.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you're just playing in my homeland of Scandinavia.
I am. I'm playing in Scandinavia as the heirs of the evil Black Empire of the Ebon Frost Dynasty.
Called the Black Men.
What I'm called is Ebon Frost, and we are evil. We're not. We are bad men.
Hey, no! Didn't you read the title scroll? They said that they were the best ones.
It's the best thing that ever happened to them.
Yeah.
Alright. Other thing, so yeah. Skalduric Faith. Founded during the Dragon Wake, the Skalduric Faith... Really? During the Dragon Wake? Oh. The Skalduric Faith is the dominant religion in Gerudia. They believe that reciting magical tales keeps the Elskylful, the White, the dragon that plunged Gerudia into eternal winter, sleeping and at bay. Did the white dragon of the kobolds come up here and just ruin everything? And then get killed?
What are you gonna pick?
Gerudia felt deep winter. A brave one-armed skald ventured to face the beast and sang it to sleep. Huh. Anyway, dev cost is really nice, but infantry combat will be nice. I don't think I need to do much deving really. War exhaustion is going to be good. So many of these, I like a lot of these.
Honestly, I think you should go prestige and shock damage because you need prestige anyway.
Core creation cost and spy network construct. Damn, man. Tail 9. spy network construction is just kind of but core creation cost, that combined with getting permanent claims, that'll be so cheap to yoink all this. I wonder how often I can change my currently picked tail. If I can't change it during my life, like the character's lifetime, that's even more reason to use that one, because there's going to be a lot of yoinking. Was that a new tail? Organize the scalds. What does host a great hunt do? You just go hunting? I mean, I'm not gonna do that.
Joffrey, I thought you played CK3. It's the hunt activity.
I guess. Yeah, you just, just go hunting. What are we hunting for? Let's hunt for a monkey. Dev. Doombringer at war with Urviksten. Okay. Spy network on Nogsvol is possible. Because I can just spy on them and then get it to 50 before I annex them. Oh, I'm gonna need to send this fleet out and raid as much shit as I can quickly. Probably want to go down here. This is where all the richest stuff is gonna be. The Hellenic Reach. Not Hellenic Reach, which one is it? Yeah, okay, that is the Hellenic part of the Reach. Oh no, it is all called the Hellenic Reach.
As you started up the game, I was like, yeah, let's play Urviksten. And I totally forgot they can raid.
Well, they can, yeah. Oh, I just need one more regiment to get to force limit. Probably mounted Jarls, okay. I probably want to recruit some Nogs adventurers.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm thinking I want to recruit some novice adventurers to complete the mission.
Cheaper the better, personally.
Because they are very cheap.
I mean, they literally cost what you would cost to recruit a full stack. You get 4.
So I'll go over my force limit a bit. I might go even more. We'll see. But for now,
you can kind of afford it.
I'm gonna have to afford it. Because we need to win these wars. Also, hopefully we get some yoinks from the various lands before fight time. So that's who we're rated first. Now go down here to Vroran's Bay. Come on. So now that the alliances have been made by the AI, who's left? Oh, Vanguard doesn't have a friend. Oh, friends with Nogsvol. Ovenkamp doesn't have an ally. We'll have to see. See who doesn't have an ally, and then I'll pick if I make any friends. I most likely won't, though. No! Don't get there first, you're gonna raid it. Yes! They weren't gonna raid it. I got it. Oh, what? I guess Carl is a leader?
And a damn fine one, by the way.
Oh, God!
He's good at siege, but the motherfucker's great in combat.
And here I was getting worried.
No, not only do your troops take less damage, deal a little bit more morale damage, but your leader is just an absolute beast. Does he start 6 shock?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, more yoinks.
Yep, and you just get to yoink it all. And then you get that little funny island eventually, and it gives you further range, and then you just yoink more.
The Giant's Manse. Yeah. Is this close enough still? This is too far away, alright. Fine. I shall cease the yoinkage for now.
I mean, you did get good yoinkage.
Indeed. There was much yoinking to be had. And Ovencomp still does not have an ally, so...
Yeah, I was about to say, mission does claims.
I'm just checking when... Because it was, yeah, the 11th of this. Fortify against the Grey Tide. That's less important than it used to be.
You'd be surprised. Because it does start construction immediately on Urviksten for, 0 cost, 50% time. So it just goes boom.
Oh, it also gives you sight range, huh? Hear me, men of Urviksten. You are descendants of many heroes, from the first Urvik to Olav to Castan, Everfrost. We have fought to protect our homes from the hated trolls, the traitorous Reachmen, and we have fought to take what is ours from them. The Roarenmark has been dyed grey with orcs, foul monsters whose green kin have slain Castan, but we Garudians slay monsters. They are not but stranger men who bleed and die. That fight with might, not from skill, but from their ill-tempered savagery. Warriors of Urviksten, follow me, heir of Castan, Ebenfrost, for together we will drive these beasts from our lands, and we will unite our brethren. And fortifying. Although our warriors might be the best in all of Garudia, we must concede that the monstrous grey beasts that have emerged from the northern pass are impressive. These grey-skinned orcs have subjugated our old enemies in Roarenmark in one fell swoop and fought our armies to a standstill once before. But we are not Reachmen. We are Garudians. We adapt where they may remain rigid. The Reachmen failed to defend their many castles. We will remain vigilant for the inevitable attack. And we will be ready with fortifications that will give them dread. So, yes. 0% of the cost? Oh, 50, yeah, then it costs you 50 gold, okay.
Yeah, it costs you 50 gold for the mission, so it's like...
That's what they're doing. I see how it is.
You get it.
Urvik's walk. I guess. Urvik's walk buff. Let's go. Get 'em. Let's go see what they've got going on in here. Also boat. I have slightly more boat. Therefore they lose. Oh! That's where army is. No! They have bamboozled me. Please don't break my galley. No! No! They're gonna break my galley! We better steal their boat. Otherwise, I will not be a happy boy. If we don't steal any of their boats, I'm not gonna be pleased. This is gonna call for a full siege. He's a strict drill master, is Carl. Okay, okay. Tasty. Yeah. Am losing gold at a decent clip, but it didn't work out. Oh, don't destroy that too! Oh wait, that's not my boat. None of those were my boats. I was worried this whole time, like, no, they're destroying my boats, but that was never my boats that were being destroyed. It was them.
You sunk my battleship.
Ooh. Ooh. They Just competition. They are docked in this tile, which is not the fortified one, which means that I am about to kick their fleet out of port without them repairing too much. See if we can't yoink some more of their boats. Didn't steal any the first time. Yes, they didn't recover morale either. Kill them quick. Yes. Captured a boat. Captured one galley, yes. There's precisely one galley in this fleet that is not damaged. That's great. Does that mean that the naval width is not large enough? Or... Yeah, the naval engagement width is large enough at game start. It's just... Or actually, I don't know how big each individual boat is. I don't know how that works. Engagement width 1. So, oh, I guess it's only the heavy ships that take up more than one space engagement width-wise. Fair enough. Which means that it was just because I had more boats than them, so they couldn't hurt all of my boats. Ha 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 ha. Go back to the sea. Repair damage ships, there we go. Go fix that boat. We will loot all of Avunkamp. Gotta finish off Naugsvol. But yeah, there's a bunch of these. Yes, Cagotic minorities. They are I believe they're of the same culture group that lives in the Lake Federation. I'm not certain though, but there's all these minorities of dudes that are from the. Oh, there's a couple cultures here. Tarik minorities, and then Cag. Huh. But yeah. These minorities will seek to return to their homeland, should it be liberated from Orcish or half-Orcish occupation. Otherwise, they will assimilate into your realm after 50 years.
That's kind of neat.
I've seen the AI do it a couple times, because I've seen AI Urviksten do well lately.
It's just like, ooh, piece of candy.
But I don't... So I've only seen the Tarik dudes show up. I don't know where the Cagotic dudes are from.
I have no clue.
Because the Tarik dudes show up here. Like, they culturally convert all this land that's orc out here.
Yeah.
To Tarik culture. But and it makes... I think you can make a vassal of them, but I don't fucking know. I haven't actually played it. But, got Urviksten Castletown, apparently. Oh, because it finished the castle, yeah. Yes. Following the construction of the new fortifications in Urviksten, the prosperity of the town rekindled. Safe within the walls, safe within the walls and embankments, trade prospered and the families grew, bringing relevance to Urviksten not seen since the legendary days of the first Urvik. Where once this was known as the cave where Urvik and the first Gerudians fought the trolls valiantly, Urviksten is now a walled city and a vision of the future for all of it. But everyone's attacking. Everyone's attacking Avunkamp. Dogs of all. Everyone. Dude, 92% chance. How good is that joke? Dude, they have a mage in Naugsvol? Well, that's annoying. How do I deal with that, then? Because he is a 11 shock general. And fun fact, 11 shock is a large number. But yeah, real cheap coring cost. Because permanent claims. Permanent claims and the tail. So, cheap. This will be the force limit should be going up soon. Yes, Urviksten, Castletown. Development cost -20 and local trade power. Do I even want to do this yet? I kind of feel like I want to wait to do that until... No, it's good. It's good to get that now. Probably. It's just that maybe waiting for that -20 dev cost until there's a time when I want to dev like the Renaissance or something. Restart the forge. How do you get a manufactory there? You need Tech 11? Dude.
I think there's a mission to build a mage tower or something.
That's manufacturer
right.
you need. Surely there's just a way
okay.
you can get a manufacturer through a mission or something. Because the Tech 11? There's no way.
And there's restart the Ebon Ford.
Oh, wait, it's on its own. Never mind. Yeah, no, that's why it's on its own. Yeah. Yeah, and this is relating to Ebon Steel Regiments. That actually makes a lot of sense. Actually, I need to be right back. I'll use the bathroom. Hello.
This is back.
What caused you to start calling me Joffus, by the way?
I don't know, it sounds funny.
It just started one day, and I don't know why.
Look, man, I'm autistic. Things just happen, okay?
Fair enough, fair enough. Hmm.
So good.
Big development boost. Alright. Now, the next... Oh, Redgarven doesn't have any friends. Skaldskål is gonna be trouble because they're allied to Bjarnrik, but... Oh wait, Bjarnrik's having their little What?
Well, they're about... Yeah, they already did have it.
They just lost?
Well, you know, that's great for you.
Or wait, no, they won.
Or is it?
I'm confused. Wait, no, they won because they're all still vassals, but
They're just...
or yeah.
Usually they just annex them, right?
They're disloyal. Yeah. I don't know what's going on here.
Maybe they changed it up and they break apart and there's just like a civil war and then...
Fun fact about this goat. Ever since they made this change, they think that this makes it easier for the trolls. This makes it harder for the trolls.
Yeah.
Because before it was just Bjarnrik and like their two goons that would attack you, and they would just throw themselves at Myrtle, and you just beat them off of it again, and then you're done. And now you're at war with Bjarnrik, but the people you're trying to conquer aren't Bjarnrik's subjects anymore because these are separate people. So you're fighting. It just becomes a huge Thunderdome, where just everyone's fighting. And it's so annoying.
I mean, you
It's
know
also
how
kind
I
of
like
fun.
my Thunderdomes, Joffish.
This is the thing, though. Yeah, because like it's annoying, but it's kind of annoying. I like so. Also, I need to do Ebon Forge and Troll sometime.
I'm gonna have to try Over Troll sometime. Yeah.
It's so
now
cool.
that I remember that they can do it, especially since they get Ebon Frost Troll, bro.
Yeah, Ebon Steel, like fucking armored
Or
trolls,
Ebon Steel, yeah. Just imagine.
I don't need
Dudes
to
walking
imagine,
around with actual force fields. But wait, Joffrey, imagine the cavalry, the mammoth, the troll riding mammoth cavalry. Because you know the mammoths ride the trolls.
Yeah, of course. Exactly.
Big force field. Bonk. And you boat better, so bonk.
Well, they have the same amount of boats here as me, but it's like, surely they've got more boats somewhere else.
Surely.
I
mean, you have nothing but galleys for the most part, though, and you're in an inland sea, so it's...
Yeah. It's just that their fleet is just terrible at actual combat. It just feels wrong. It's like there's got to be more than that because this is one of the guys in the region that likes to boat.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the Ebon Steel boys really make this, like, consolidating the north area so much easier.
Definitely feels like it. I mean, I'm still scared of Naugsvoll, but at the same time, I kind of feel like with how large their army is, I might be able to just attack them co-belligerent Vadengeim, and then stack wipe Naugsvoll, and then fight the other
You're
two.
doing what I normally do when I play them. I always leave them for kind of last so that I can build up a bigger force limit and kind of just have something to hold the Harpies at bay while I just throw at the fucking 3-star and kill him.
I don't think I'm going to be able... Like, I can't just build a fort here in time. But I almost want to...
you still have a whole nother war you could go on.
I kind of want to... Do I want to vassalize Vadengeim?
I honestly usually vassalize them. Just because, like, I don't want to spend the mana to have to culture convert them. I don't want to spend the money to actually convert them religiously. I don't want to deal with that land for a while anyway.
I doubt their missions really reflect their existence because Vadengeim is so new, so...
I don't think there's much to do with them. Well, there's like, I think there's owning territories up there, but I think it also works if it's your vassal as well, so... I think.
This is not what I want to be having happen right now, though.
Settle the issue.
I don't want to spend 33 dip for that. They'll show up in Nearfjord.
Yeah, fair.
I can dock here.
You already have the island. Run, flee, flee for your lives.
Good. There. Sided with one family. Go. Now,
And you winded.
Where's Red Garvin's rest of their fleet?
Your boat.
I need to steal more of their boats.
Capture boat. It's money.
It's value, as Dark would say. That's not a very valuable
Bingo.
boat, but still.
Hey, it's something.
Oh,
You did get 2 light ships out of that, didn't you?
raid.
50 whole ducats.
Do. Yoinks.
And now you can raid more. Island lets you get around the little, like, out of the sea.
Lineage of Ebon Frost. I've got enough prestige just from the wars. Oh gosh. Money.
Money, money, money.
The Serpent Guard? Oh god, what is happening here?
Yarnrick doesn't really seem like it's long for life.
Maybe I am more concerned about them than I need to be. Now the revolt's happening. Okay, so it creates them and then the revolt happens after a bit.
Yeah, I like that change, kind of, but I hope they just full annex them after the war if they win it.
Unfortunately, Sadiat is, friends. Bjarnrik will not join the war, though.
Shit.
So it would just be Vanguard.
Yeah,
And
Vanguard
Skald
would.
Skull is involved in that war.
Oh shit, you're right. You could just piece out Vangheim really fast
Yeah.
and then. Scott,
Oh, no, I'm not looking at the right person. What the fuck was you? Huh? Yes. Rival Vangheim, they're not long for this world. They shall disappear. And lineage of Ebonfrost claims. Yeah, give me the claims. Yes, Blood of Victors. Wait, how did I get this? Have an army tradition? Someone has an under tradition. Under 33 tradition. Huh? What?
Don't question, just click.
I guess. Literally, it's just anyone.
yeah.
Anyone that isn't in my culture.
And what does it give you again? Yeah, more tradition.
Court creation cost
eh.
for 100 years. Spirit of reconquest. Province war score cost. Army tradition. It's just like, stop coring notes for a second. So right now, yeah, 26, 23, 36. Boom.
Bazinga. Optimal strategies here, guys.
Yo, that is
Whoa,
so many
you
points.
saved a whole no points.
It's all like 7 total. Holy shit.
That's great.
Like Scaldol, the war goal.
Yeah. And you instantly just jump on them, seek
get
their
'em.
little shit.
Yeah.
Got 'em orange! Hang a dang a dargan.
Dargen, Hargen, Schnorgen.
Not elves.
Not the Hinken Durgan elves, though. No.
Yeah, they're hinging dinging stinky.
Where are they gonna run, though? They're probably just gonna run into...
Allies land.
Yeah. Well, actually, I could chase them.
Yeah, they don't have any hard forts.
Exactly. But they are harpies, so they move. They should move. No,
Do
I
they,
lost
though?
a cog!
No!
Just a cog in the machine.
That's how it feels, man. That's how it feels. And chase them back again.
Another brick in the wall.
Spying is successful.
Surely you stack wipe here, right? Right?
Nah. No. No. Fuck me, man.
I would just siege them, honestly.
I'm a little tired of chasing them already.
Oh yeah, you only need 3k for their capital? Yeah, just siege them down. Siege them down, peace them out. You don't have to care about their army. You could probably vassalize them even in this war and just call it a day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank goodness. Thank goodness I took that first. Oh, well, it's gonna be just as bad here, but whatever. Yeah, at this point, just vassalize them mid-war. No need to ruin their entire manpower pool unless they insist on throwing themselves against me.
Yeah, and this way, you know, they already have men, like, dudes up, so...
Women. They have women up.
Sorry, women
Women
harpies. They have harpies up.
The hell is this? What the hell is this trade? What is happening here?
It's a whole lot of, I can make one end node somewhere in this, sort of.
Okay, so... The Bay of Chills gets trade from... somewhere east. Yeah, somewhere in the east it's coming this way. And from that somewhere in the east, it also can go to Redgar.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
But then it also goes to the mouth of the inland sea, but also comes back
That's what it
in
said.
to Bay of Chills, yeah.
Huh.
So theoretically, you would want to collect in Bay of Chills and throw everything into there once you have, you know, obviously trade power in it, but...
All Roran is the place to be.
Mm-hmm.
Vangheim, stop occupying stuff. Hey. No. Harpy minorities want representation. Oh god, here we go. Sure, just make the Harpies happy. Whatever. Yeah, they're going and tearing up the countryside. This is what they do, people. Look at them.
Frickin' harpies, man. Robber baron.
They only take what is their right. We must curb such excesses. Yes, because that one gives me the development point that I like more.
The good mana.
Come on, just go. Reinforce up to 300.
Just so much attrition.
I didn't think that when I was gonna assault siege out a harpy roost up in the frigid mountains that it was gonna cause me to die of attrition. But hey, apparently invite orcish people from neighbors. You gotta be kidding me.
Accept them. It's so good. It's manpower and that's good produced, Joffis.
Invite orcish people, dude. We're gonna have fucking half orcs in Urviksten.
That's just more manpower, Joffrey.
We're supposed to be evil, though.
More manpower. Listen, what's a little evil that that's not using other races as
They can't siege Urviksten.
Well, that general does have a pip. It would sort of help the siege, but
yeah,
yeah.
It's at the point now where I could feasibly.
Yeah.
Dude, if you start trying to siege this again, I will sally out and beat your ass because there's 33,000. There's 3,300 dudes in there. We'll whoop your ass. Don't do it. I don't know what you do. Okay, good.
Oh, you might be able to just. You might be able to get them.
No. Tensions along the board. No.
It's okay. They're going to die to Frozen Maw soon enough.
They'll die to me if Frozen Maw's not quick.
That's all. Dang it.
They won't do it.
I would just annex them then and release them as a vassal.
Can't do it in the middle of the war, but I could do it afterwards.
Yeah.
Presumably they'll still... No, they won't let me full annex.
Oh,
them.
dang,
They're
just
even less
barely.
likely to that. I should probably, though, try to do the... Yeah, I should aim to do... Wait, I thought they had a... No, they didn't have a big fort. I thought they had a big fort here for some reason. Yeah, please go this way. Oh, the harpies are totally going all the way around, aren't they? Oh, God! No, they moved onto the... Wow, that's great. I had no idea where they were, but I just coincidentally was moving to the...
Wait,
Do you know?
you just stack wipe them?
Yeah, I did.
See if they'll peace.
Do you know about a game called Needy Streamer Overload?
No, I don't.
Oh, that's a shame. So Rhino started playing it, and now he's playing a different game. Oh well, whatever. I don't know. He's got like 3 games going at the same time.
Oh boy.
He is an ADHD maxer, the best of their kind.
Well, considering one is and then when it comes time, just release them, and then they'll be a happy vassal instead of an angry vassal.
Because they don't know what they lost.
Exactly.
It's
They
weird
don't
how
know
that
what we
works.
took from them.
Yeah. Bum.
Raffle stompled.
Need to leave someone to unsiege some of this stuff. Olaf Borg.
It would probably be pretty good to get the Wargol siege down and get that ticking juiciness. Oh, baby.
The orcs arrived, but not where I wanted them. No. They didn't come to Urviksten.
You just
proper.
stack wipe?
I did, yes.
Yep. Easy peasy. Fucking carpet siege their ass. They don't have any forts.
Unfortunately for me, the war goal is their capital, but like, whatever. At this point, it's.
Looks like Bjarnrik ate one of the
Yeah, they won.
2 of the dudes. Okay.
They did. Oh, Serpent's Guard! They
Oh,
gave
Serpent's
that to
Guard, let's go!
Serpent's
Yeah,
Guard
baby!
joined them because they're allied to. Oh, I thought that Bjarnrik was allied to Kalmaldor, and that's why it happened. Oh, they were allied. Oh, well, obviously, because they were allied to Bjarnrik, and they helped Bjarnrik in the war as a result. But then they gave Reverhaven to Serpent's Guard. Fucking Reverhaven too, of all places. This is where the dwarves. Yeah, this is where the dwarves are and shit. They gave that to Serpent's Guard, and now they're like, wait, no, give it back. That's stupid AI. So stupid.
But then, you know, obviously you'd probably want to put a fort over there in Glodborg.
Dude, I have so many horrible memories of playing the trolls, killing Bjarnrik, and then being like,
And then having to
now I
fuck
need
with
to go
that fort.
east. And it's like,
Double fort mountains, and then double fort mountains, and then double fort mountains. That's pain. And then you get harpy minorities all mixed in there. Oh.
the funny thing is, so imagine
Fucking
this,
nightmare.
but like you take this map and then you put it in EU5, whereas like right now it's like, well, yeah, it's all mountains and like the hills and stuff. But then in like if you were doing this in an EU5 map, because I mean vanilla EU5 is gonna have like it's basically all mountains and hills still on the coast.
Yeah.
But when you're doing fjords like this, you could totally have some tiles that are flat land that are
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Inside
different.
the fjord.
in the middle, yeah, for the different fjords. That's something I would do.
That's a really cool, interesting, like, kind of environment to set up, because normally you get like fjords and like most of these other like, you know, EU4, CK3, where it doesn't have a lot of variation in the fjord itself. But like, yeah, theoretically you could chop that up into a couple different spots.
Bjornrik wants friend. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's an option, Bjornrik.
No, you're gonna need to go up and kick their ass. They've got ebon steel deposits, and you want those.
Sorry, I just heard the news. Apparently, you've got ebon steel.
Yeah.
Don't.
I think they have like 3 of them across Bjornrik's starting areas. I think if I'm right, it's 2 large deposits and a small deposit.
Ooh.
Yo, innovativeness, let's go, baby!
There's a chance that whatever. There's a chance that once it ticks over to the next year, I'll get a -5 if someone else has taken it nearby me. No, no one's fucking taking it. Never mind, whatever. Just take it. Loop.
Honestly, you could just keep, like, theoretically, after you take all this, release Homeboy, get all that cord, you could just keep the fucking steamroll going. Probably press Bjornrik once they go to war with their other boy.
Release
If they do go.
Vangheim, get kill Nogsfall.
Oh yeah,
and
because
do
then you
that.
can finish some more missions, I think. Build castle.
Where?
Build big intimidating castle on Globlod.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you just have to force that, yeah.
A little bit of a shame that Vangheim doesn't have a castle, but I mean, it's fair. It would be a little nuts if it did. It deserves one. He's not paying attention to the rebels. I think Red Garvin's gonna show up. They're probably gonna be in Red Garvin itself. Forgot that the Giant's Manse is a glacier. It's just a fucking chunk of ice floating in the bay. It's just Newfoundland.
Literally.
If I wasn't at war, if I somehow win this war before these rebels pop, I could reduce autonomy before the revolt.
Come on, let's see a 14% siege.
Isn't there actually some farmland up here somewhere? Yeah. The actual capital of Bjornrik is. That's all. Rivsby is. Oh, that's weird. Okay. God, the Giant's Manse being glacier. It's Arctic glacier. Jesus. Does that mean it's 100% total? Yeah, that means it's 100% total. Sheesh.
Much pain.
100% total, like that is the worst it gets.
Yeah.
Leno and I were talking about how, like, yeah, that is. Oh, yeah, you were there too, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe. I
It's
don't know.
just pain.
We're talking about like how expensive it is to do stuff in the swamp.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. Give the cash. Yeah, you should join that coalition now, Joel.
And now, give them back their lands.
Vangheim. They are happy.
They pog champs!
And they get the Miltech 4 because I released them while I had it.
And they are a tech on everyone around them. Look at them go. And I think they're the same religion as you since you released them.
They already had the same religion. They're not a.
Oh, yeah.
They're not a hunt.
I forgot that
army.
that's a big local religion.
Yeah, the rest of it doesn't need to be reduced yet. Oh, did I take a tech or something? Wait, what do I? What do I spend all my admin on? Weird.
Ori, you just took a bunch of land.
I guess. I just thought I had more. I guess I don't know.
So you took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You took like 12 different counties that you're coring right now, right?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, my this is what's happened to my crownland. It's gone all the way up to 20%. I've gotten 15% more crownland now. Rival Frozen Maw, Gamaldor. Leave Bjarnrik alone for the moment because I don't want them getting angry at me unless it's necessary. And it may well be necessary because I want to kill them.
But you have decent money.
Wait, can you
coming
press
in.
funny button? You have Skull.
No, he hasn't finished the mission yet. You've got to
Oh, you have to do
get a
that.
bunch
still
of stuff
need-
done. So you've got to solidify your
Use
whole
Nog's
northern
Wall, yeah, okay.
area, and then
No, but fucking Doombringer, really? Are you kidding me? Doombringer is attacking Nogswall? They think they're
can't
getting
get to
out of
him.
here? Unorthodox tales. Cease their lies! The Skaldiric tales are ever evolving.
sages.
Ever evolving and changing and multiplying in number, and this is no bad thing. However, it has come to our attention that some unorthodox skalds have been reciting heavily edited versions of established tales. The more orthodox skalds and course are incensed, claiming the tales are but perversions of the truth. The prose is clumsy, and the claims ridiculous. They demand that Jarl Karl II put a stop to this. Cease their lies. Skulls, it's quite expensive. And makes them very unhappy. But a home of heresy?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with regional folklore. I don't know where that is. It's not giving me the option to go click on this. Is shoddy craftsmanship. They're not letting me click the button to go to
I think it's just your whole country.
No.
Oh wait, no, send a. Yeah, no, that's an actual place.
No,
No, there it is.
Zidongus.
Yeah.
Zidongus.
The grain. It's your grain.
No, not the grain.
My force.
Not my
limit.
singular.
Yeah, your grain. It's your grain. Like I said, it's your grain.
You're right, it is my. This is one flat province. This is the only part of Garudia where you can grow shit outside of Bjarnrik's capital.
Yeah.
Dude, there's gnomes here? What the hell? What the?
I do think it's funny that it's just like the Harpies have some incense. It's like where else is there incense around here? Why do you have this stuff?
Look, I guess because they make it. They're a religious order or some shit.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
They're
Well, they're
cause
now.
I don't know what I assume they were still a matriarchy, but like the point is that they were they're you know meant to be the Valkyries.
Yeah.
I don't know what they do actually from a lore standpoint though.
Die.
Yes.
Probably.
Maybe. Well, probably because the Northern League becomes a
Grombar
thing.
wins hard as hell. The Northern League becomes a thing.
Well, Grombar wins, and then the Northern League becomes a thing, and like the North dudes get partitioned.
Yeah.
It's gross. So sad. So sad.
Ah.
Scandinavia is partitioned. The fucking magnates take over. Everything's ruined.
They get Kalmar Union. But then, like, also balkanized at the same time. Urok can use it. Yeah, because it got sieged for a while.
Although has wine. Yeah.
Yeah, how else do you think the Skalds be coming and up with stuff, man?
Fair enough. Fair enough. I need that centralizing effort on though because I need to get Skull Bolt to 0. Oh.
land fixed. You got enough dudes, it's fine.
Truce the Throws and Ma's ended. Uh-oh.
Oh, right there. Sweet.
Get him. Get him.
Now you have good ground land again.
Make Arda Aldressia like me. The Renaissance is a thing. Okay. And it's in Vertesk. Okay, that's ironic. Urviksten having admin dev. Why couldn't it have been any other type of dev?
But the nobility wants manpower dev.
But not in Urviksten itself.
Yeah. Tough. That's kind of fucking expensive.
I'm not opposed to fighting Doombringer, but they would call the other dudes in. Yeah. Going to Bjornrik is... Oh, good, they're annexing their vassal. Perfect. They haven't killed the trolls yet. So... how I'd make Orda Aldressia like me. It's not really gonna happen. Take the adventurer one. Yeah. I just want these guys to revolt. Revolt so I can attack. The other one, oh, the Cardesti are here. Build spy. So much I can do with this gold, and it's best I hold on to it, I figure.
You want to fortify up, kind of, and then, you know, start building.
Once I have, yeah, it'd be really nice to put a castle in Glodborg. I also already have Urviksten.
Yeah, you're okay, especially now that you have that vassal right there, and it's protecting the pass.
If Bangheim had a castle on it, that'd be insane.
It'd be terrifying.
A harpy roost with a castle on it?
Yeah.
In this mountain tile guarding the north? Not that anyone would come from the north
And
other
it's
than
tundra.
Bjornrik, but still.
I'm pretty sure it also has the tundra modifier, so there's more attrition on top of that.
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
No, it's not Arctic.
Yeah.
This is Arctic.
That Arctic. That's painful.
It's Arctic.
Yeah, I take it like it gets a little bit further up and then it becomes Arctic, I guess.
Wait, you should be able to raid further now, I think, right?
Yes.
Oh, even
Island even further
even
now.
further now than before, yeah.
Yeah, because you took the land.
Because the island got me a little bit more range, but
Goldbrog.
this
It's
is
even further.
yeah another sea tile, so I can probably go even further. I might be able to raid Reverhaven too now that it's owned by someone. Yeah, I can raid it because it's owned by someone who isn't my faith. Gnomes and kobolds.
Still no
fighting.
serpent spawn.
Sorry, what? What?
Oh, I was just saying, still no serpent's maw, apparently.
Serpent's Maw? What do you mean?
The sea tile. Like, you weren't able to raid it.
Oh!
Right there.
That one right there, yeah.
I so rarely play any sort of naval stuff up here. I never pay it, like, I never read the names, because whenever I'm up here, I'm playing the fucking trolls, and the trolls have the most crippled navy. I mean, it's not unusable, but it's really bad.
It's pretty fucking unusable, John. Come on.
Hey!
Troll on boat no work.
Oh, you know what? You might be able to go down into Bay of Chills. Raid that.
Down here, I have before now, I think. Oh, maybe?
No, you weren't able to
back,
before.
yeah.
You didn't before.
You just weren't able to get into the chills, but you should be able to have I think cooldown should be down in that area already.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, it is within range now. Troll military. Get fucking mechanim for more lols.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I am looking
So
forward to
much
that.
fun, but it's so
This
bad.
makes me want to get EU4.
Plus 50% shipbuilding time, man.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Scribe, this mod is a game, a high quality game on top of EU4 is how people describe it. This is
Yeah.
other than playing for like the mega campaign, I never touch
This
vanilla.
is what we
I
play.
don't fucking touch
Yeah.
it. It takes so much convincing to make me play anything, even if it's just a normal multiplayer game of vanilla EU4.
Like in vanilla EU4.
Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I have no will to play
Yeah,
that.
this is what we play.
But trolls, yeah, 25% ship cost as well. That's
Minus
50 naval force
50
limit.
naval force limit. It's just
Yeah.
like, yo, you're just bad boat, bad.
You're not built for this.
because the thing is,
Trolls sink, they don't float.
trolls get their land force limit also reduced. Like they have less land troops as well, but they get really
Really
good buffs to
good.
their land units.
Yeah.
But no benefits to their navy stuff. They
Massive
have all
fucking
the
buffs.
penalties. They have all the penalties of trolls that trolls have on land on boats, but none of the positives.
Yeah.
What I will say though is they do. I mean, the morale damage is global. I think. I
Oh, wow.
assume that morale damage is something that affects boats too, but don't know for sure. Regardless, yeah, it's pretty rough. The mechanim are a huge like meme when we like talk about these. Their very first thing they say on the list is cannot build over force limit. It is impossible.
Listen,
You are not
Listen.
allowed to.
there's lore behind it, okay?
Yes, but you cannot go over your force limit, and your force limit is reduced.
Well then, hire mercs. I don't know what to tell you.
The
Surely
regiment,
that'll work, right?
the regiment manpower usage is nice. That 10%
Yeah.
regiment, that is an uncommon modifier I
But-
quite like.
You're also just like machines. So I wonder how manpower is really gonna work with them. Because like the whole lore is they don't make anymore, and it's really hard to awaken them without a bunch of dames tier. So like,
Yeah,
I really hope they do good with them. I'm excited for them.
I'm sure they will.
I
mean-
Harimari, are those just cat girls?
Yeah,
Cat
essentially.
dudes.
Okay.
Cat dudes. They're
Cat folk.
they are the only beast
They're the
race.
furries.
They're the only beast race that is not like considered hostile to like everyone.
Monstrous.
Let me do the tolerance window. That'll show you the image. Yeah.
Yeah.
Asia
No,
Asia tiger people. That's what they are.
Mhm.
There was-
Indian.
Yeah, there was some sort of moment. There was this thing called the Ascension when just a tiger became the first one. I don't know.
Yeah.
They originated in the now named Ascension Peninsula of southern India because they showed up in this place in the south. They're from India. They're
yeah,
from
I,
Yeah.
who could have seen this coming?
Yeah.
That the tiger people are from India.
I never
No.
I thought they'd be from Canada, to be honest. It's a little surprising, but hey, whatever.
Oh yeah, Droffers.
Sundongus.
Your force limit's a little higher now, sir.
It is. And I do have manpower to spare because the troops have not been getting hurt. They don't take much damage. And the adventurers have been taking most of said damage. So I could
Yeah.
recruit some more regulars.
I mean, you can
Oh.
just wait until you get.
You're not
Evan
just
Steel.
you're not going to be able to only fill out armies with Eben still for
No,
a
no,
while.
I'm just saying, like you can
Yeah.
just wait because you're about to get it.
I
Uh,
don't think I am.
takes a little bit first. He's
Because-
got to beat these guys down here, and then
You need Overloon, and then after Skalduric Knowledge,
So-
you can just get it. I'm pretty sure.
I take Naugswohl, and then Skalduric Knowledge requires
lower
the
autonomy
to be
than 1.
less than
Autonomy.
1%, which it
It's
very much is not.
sitting at
Yeah. Okay. So I
it
didn't
is
realize that.
decreasing monthly, but it's still
I
gonna
put on
take
a edict
while.
that decreases it faster as well, but it's gonna take some time. And when you're at war, you get rid of the at peace, which is the primary way it goes down.
Yeah, sure.
kind of painful, but so he does have a little bit of downtime, which is
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I didn't realize you had to have 0.1 autonomy.
Bye bye.
Yeah, they just. You can have as many fucking shock. You can have as much shock as you want, but and they're at tech parity, but the Ebon Steel dudes make up for any of
Beast.
their bonuses.
They take forever to refill, but man, are they fucking tough.
Yeah, I can reach down
And
here
they
for another
only
54.
get better.
Let's turn off that fort again, though. And once Glodborg is finished pouring,
Yes.
Glodborg.
Get big castle. ASAP, brother.
Big castle. We
Yes,
built
big
the
castle
big
right there in
castle in
Glodborg.
Glodborg.
Yes. And then when Bjornrik declare on you, they die on wall.
We die on big
They get
Glodborg
Glodborg.
wall.
Yes. Good plan, comrade.
You're Scandinavian, not Russian.
Listen,
They,
Have
They're
you
a
ever
mix
never
of
heard the
both.
communist Russians living in Scandinavia?
there's no.
I mean,
there's
I
no,
was under British, just like Sweden, not Finland.
There's no Russians
There is-
in this. Where there's the Gawad functions like Russia, but it's like it's high fantasy generic northerner.
Sure.
Yeah.
Is what they are. So like if you look at the culture map, Alenic, these blue cultures, generic high fantasy north dudes.
Sure.
The dudes, the Anbennarian are generic high fantasy adventure town. Let's go to the town and buy some potions, guys.
Let's go to the tavern.
Let's go to the tavern and swap stories. Let's go meet Goblin Slayer, guys.
Goblin Slayer.
It's every time I know like about this place. That's what these guys are. Yes.
insert typical D&D world here.
How-
Yeah,
However-
it's the Goblin Slayer world.
However, with the twist that see S-Scan, this region I can't see right now. This place used to be that, but more so. It was just, it's just the even more extreme version of that. Meanwhile,
With really
this
big
place
buildings and stuff.
out here, all of this area's uniting feature on top of like see the red dudes here. This is France.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But the thing that united the high fantasy humans and the French is that they all fucked elves a long time ago.
Ah, of course.
So the people who have they a lot of them, the elf word for like blood is Sil or something. So
So
know,
they
like,
have
like
Sil
blood
in their
of-
last name
yeah.
because they fucked
Like
elves.
blood of, and then
Yeah.
the name of the elf that, you know.
That they fucked. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So the descendants of Sil of like L'Oreal, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like Busalar, Silnar, I
Yeah,
think
Silnar.
Nara. And then you get like
Istalor,
Wex,
Silistra.
Sylvan.
Silistra.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing with Wex. So this Wex
Still
is an
Wex.
example
Still
of,
Wex.
of the fakers because
Yes.
they have Sil space Wex.
Space Wax.
This
Yeah.
is because it's prestigious to pretend you're a half elf. So they take the name Sil Wex, so blood of Wex, to be like, look, we're we're the cool kids too. But
We're
they-
quirky too,
They don't
guys.
have any elven blood. It's just part of the naming scheme. Only the families that have Sil directly in the name are the quote unquote silver families that are descended from important anime character elves from
Yeah.
Yond time.
Who sailed around the sea for 1,000 years. I'm pretty sure it takes me a couple months to get my 3 boats across the ocean. Fucking stupid elves.
But it took like 4 months, guys. Like, yeah, from
Fucking hell, man.
from one side of the ocean to get from the new to old world, dude. Ain't that big a deal. I don't know.
I think you guys were over exaggerating a little.
Shipboarding, maybe? Because it would. I mean, shipboarding would be on brand, but
I mean, you capture. Let's capture.
yeah,
I mean, yeah.
it would be on brand, but also doesn't. I don't know if it.
Is a tradition even worth the money right now?
It gets more expensive as you go,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
and I'm gonna be only getting coastline.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, trade power also isn't a bad one.
It's really good, in fact.
Mhm.
The free oarsman is trash,
Yeah.
unless you're someone who actually has a ton of bonuses to galleys. At which
Hey
point that's
Misty,
hitting
what do you think about free oarsmen?
He's wrong.
Fuck that.
If he likes them, he's wrong.
No, he just hates galleys.
Oh. Well, then he's smart. I take it back, you're smart. You know what you're doing, Misty. I always said...
Galleys are the worst thing in the game.
Exactly. I always said, never in doubt, you're a smart...
Hungarian.
No, he's just a smart.
You were
Two ships,
smart.
two ships.
Two
Two
ships.
ships. I don't know why the Doombringer didn't steal any. They just lost boats. And I gained. That's their loss.
Heyo.
Monopoly Company Forum. Take those.
Mana.
And Bjarnrik now can form
Oh
a coalition.
wow.
It's a little
I'm
late
so
for that
scared.
now, buddy.
Yeah, you kind of just have the entirety of the coast without even having to fight him a single time. Get wrecked, nerd.
And soon, TM, we shall have... Okay, in 2 years. In 2 years, we shall have the Goldborg Fort.
Glop
I'm gonna Glotborg all over Bjarnrik.
I will glop all over them. Yes.
That is perfect.
That's
then.
huge for you, actually.
That is
yeah.
a fantastic
Plus
modifier to get
15. That's
after you,
insane.
after you just conquer.
Only 10 years though.
You like
I mean, still.
you basically multiply your country size by 2.5, and then you get national unrest.
And a vassal.
Manpower recovery speed.
Yeah.
Because you're hurt.
And now you gotta wait for the tick down. Automanom.
I mean, if Rosenmaw attacks them, though, I'm going. I got it.
Yeah, because if I remember right, Fosenmon needs a certain number of Grey Orc counties to be able to continue onto their quests where they start colonizing and stuff.
Oh, don't tempt me, dude. Don't tempt me, dude.
So like, and then also Joffrey also Gold mine.
Wait, gold? Gold? Huh? Gold? Gold? Gold?
You can't see it, but if you just got... Oh, you can see the very edges of it over there in Broken Jaw. To the right. You can see just a little bit of right there. Right there.
They own it. They own the
They own the gold.
gold. They got the gold. The fuck can I see what Irlium's doing? Why do I have sight range on this?
Listen, Black Castan was huge.
I guess,
Okay.
yeah.
Freaking huge.
Fucking Cardesti.
Where are they putting them at?
So in Red Garvin,
Oh,
it would.
Uh,
Unrest.
Might not be a bad idea considering. I mean, it's.
I don't
not
have
bad.
anything
Tax
built
modifier.
here yet.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
tax
lot of
modifier and then
unrest.
I haven't built anything here yet. This is a good city, too. Like, this isn't some random mountain. This is a 10% construction cost in like a
Yeah, that's
good
actually, yeah.
settlement.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't have the tech to really build a lot. Like,
Well,
you're
I
about
don't know
to
when
get,
the
marketplaces, but
I don't know when they're migrating away, so I'll take it. Worst case scenario, they make people a little uppity until they leave. Big fucking
Yeah.
whoop, I guess. Get him!
yeah.
Get him!
Get a boss.
Get him, boys! And with that, things are kinda chill right now. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I'm about to... I'm about to finish coring this and then I'm gonna reduce autonomy again. think. Oh no, it already was. Yeah. How many dudes? Yeah, okay. What's the actual army under Carl here? Oh, that's right. We've got Carl. He could die at any time. He's 59 years old.
He is pretty old.
I mean, you basically, unless you want to go crash against Doombringer and Broken Jaw, you've basically already fulfilled what his whole goal is supposed to be.
For
'Cause you're kind of
me-
supposed to fight Bjornrik with that war to conquer the rest of that land, but you know, you just timed it right, so you don't have to.
For me, he just died and it's 70.
Oh,
He died when he was 70? Jeez.
No,
Exactly.
in 1470.
Oh. How? He's not
That's
mage.
even.
I don't know.
I don't
He's
know
a
how he
special
lived
boy.
that long.
His queen is 70.
Yeah.
Apparently. And she's an embezzler. But his kid is
He's fertile.
yeah. That's for more of those re-rolls. You gotta roll for the best heir.
Actually,
Just save scum until you get the best one.
see, that's what I've
So
been doing.
so
in
what
the
you can
mega.
do, you've got this
Now I
button,
got a 4, 5,
disinherit.
5.
You can disinherit him, yeah.
Yeah, it spends a bunch of prestige, and then it gets rid of your heir, and you got to see if you'll get a new one. With
Yeah.
someone who's fertile, the thing that's so good about it is the fact that it means
Is that you can just do that over and over again?
you can afford to be pretty greedy with your attempts at getting a good heir. Oh, he's got stab cost. I'll take that. I'd like to fight someone before. I want to keep fighting before he dies because he's a fantastic ruler. He's strict. He's a fantastic.
He's
commander.
six martial, yeah.
He's got a full with his strict drill master too. It's fantastic. Not Bjornrik yet though. I don't. I've got the tech advantage on Bjornrik too. I could so beat them. Just
I made me a mocha coffee.
You could just grab like the Olavish band, or no, you gotta be the old.
I don't
Hellenic
see
You
why
need- wait, how-
not. Like, so at this point, you're spending, you know, a little bit more money for a little bit better troops, and it will let you end up going and fight those orcs down there.
I kind of want to fight Bjornrik though. They're the bigger.
Oh, I
problem
mean,
than
you can
those
go
orcs
either
right
way.
now, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fighting the orcs is like for shooting for the gold mine, kind of, and then cucking Rosenmaw, but like your actual target is Bjornrik, so.
37, 52. You could full annex both of these dudes if you co-belligerent them.
Yep.
Damn.
That's what you do as Rosenmaw. Like, that's what you're supposed to do as Rosenmaw, or at least that's what I've done.
Well, I mean, they're behind. They're pretty bad on tech.
Yeah,
They're pretty.
they got a lot of manpower, but, you know, you can just get mercs.
It's just got the money. Got the money, got the
And then
force
you
limit.
supplement the mercs with your Evan Steel boys, and you just party time.
Because the Evansteel dudes don't die easily, so it's really easy to just like. I'm not really gonna run out
Chill,
of manpower
yeah.
easily.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, this war is pretty easy, man. You should be able to deal with this.
Oh yes, I'm about to absolutely crump. I'm gonna crump the.
You're gonna
Orcs.
crumple the orcs.
Oh, I'm gonna crump the orcs in for a good.
Honestly, I did do this war though with like around 15,000 troops, and they were pretty easy to beat.
I'm just gonna be fighting Doombringer and Broken Jaw though.
Oh,
You gotta go for the gold.
Yes.
Tell me I get in there first. Yes.
although do you unite the whole thingy already?
Not the whole thing.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there you go. Good, good, good.
I did get.
Don't worry, I've been moving him along in the correct path.
It's all because of Goat. I could never do it without him.
Listen, I am a humble advisor to the Evan Frost dynasty. I will never let you down.
Humble advisor to the
Never
Evan Frost
give
dynasty
up.
has told me that there's
Never
gold
gonna
and I'm
let
going
you
for the whole gold.
down.
Make yourself have economy now.
The only problem in my run, which like every other run, I stopped playing it because I got coalition by everyone there and it got wet, so I had to stop it.
Gowit is the run ender, dude. Dude.
Yep.
Don't
Don't get
Laurent
coalition.
even these days. He's supporting
Don't
him.
get coalition. Because the problem with all this whole area is that when you start killing the humans, because you already took a lot of human stuff in the north, somehow it still applies to like the overall AE with the other humans. So you have the rest of the human world be like, oh no,
None of the humans.
we cannot let him grow.
None of the humans give a shit about what I've done so far, apparently. So I think it's just a skill issue on your part.
Look up, okay, sure, sure, for sure.
You should have just done better and not had them notice.
Once you go to Bayvik and all that area, because there are whatever that culture is, North Aomen, whatever.
Yeah. If you're attacking all the Reachmen and shit who follow the same religion as the entire continent and are in the same culture group as like all the dudes up here, then yeah. Well then yeah.
But it was a manageable coalition. I just didn't want to bother with it. We play games to have fun.
You play games to have fun.
And by we, I mean myself.
I play games.
And look at the harpies coming in clutch. Told you, best vassal ever. Best vassal ever.
Do they have good traditions for it? I don't know. We'll see what the rest of their ideas are.
More like they can just stay there and look how fast they conquer it. Because they can go over the walls.
Yeah, harpies do. Invite gnomes? Gnomes, come on, gnomes. Come on. Don't stop them.
Oh, they
come
came.
On.
They left.
Come on,
They did
Bjornrik.
leave.
Come on.
Let me have the gnomes, Bjornrik.
Get them out. Them away.
Come on. Month. It'll be on the month tick, I think, right?
Yeah.
Huh? I don't know. We'll see.
Whenever it
No
decides.
gnomes.
I want the gnomes.
We lost the gnomes.
It's not over yet. We'll see. We'll see if
It's
we get
not
the gnomes.
over.
And you've successfully ruined Frozen Maw's game. Good job, Joffrey. They'll never be able to unite the Grey Orcs, and you completely ruined his whole conquest. Well done.
Careful with your vassal
Can I-
troops.
He's game ruining? He's game ruining?
Game ruining him.
That's not allowed. That's not allowed. You can't game ruin. No.
You have a free merchant, by the way, sir.
Yep.
He cannot use it. He cannot
But
use
he
it. It's only...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, the one that feeds into theirs.
I've got 3% here now. Whoa.
True. Throw it on collect.
3% of 12.1.
Oh,
Whoa!
Can
Wait,
I?
do they want peace?
By do they want peace? The question I'm asking is, are they down with being both completely annexed? Does not look like it. Thus, the war must continue.
The beatings will continue until morale improves.
Exactly. They got more land off to the north, I believe. Yeah,
that's
they started
mountains.
colonizing around you. Oh, my back.
Your vassal sieged it.
You just sieged it down before you could even get there. I love
Yeah.
harpies.
Because harpies
Fucking love
move
harpies,
fast
man.
and siege faster.
Yep. They're good.
They're just really good for utility then.
They're
Yeah.
just good.
That's one reason why I really like them. They also have decent amounts of manpower, so like, it's just they're
Let's take a
good
look.
vassals.
They're good. Harpies right on the top. So, the bad boat.
Each ability plus 10%, 33% movement speed.
Chance to capture enemy
So-
ships though, 33%.
Yes.
Because they just
Because they
fly
can
down
fly.
on kill
Just
the crew.
Yep.
Yeah. You
And then
check
it's
also
really
the
nice to
what's the
take
name?
less
Go
fire
down.
and shock damage.
Go down. There's also these people, the other ones, the tall ones, the ones that you're playing right next to the trolls. The trolls also have a good siege.
We've
we
talked
looked
about
at
the
that.
trolls,
we
yeah.
looked at the trolls, yeah.
Trolls are really funny. I
Trolls
love
are
them.
fun, yeah. bad at boat, but
one
real good
of
on
my
land.
favorite things that trolls do. The two things that make them so. I mean, it's kind of three. But like the things that I love about trolls specifically is the recover army morale speed and the reinforcement speed. So when they win, when they lose a fight, they will recover very quickly, faster than you, in fact. And then they'll come back and fight you with a more reinforced and more morale-filled army than you. Heaven forbid they win a fight. And don't take those losses. Also, the garrison army damage plus 100%. Their garrisons, when they sally out from a siege to fight you, are twice as powerful. So they may as well have double the men. Also, Franco, have you seen the mechanism yet?
These are the machine boys.
Franco?
He's dead.
Where were you when Franco killed?
We'll get him. We'll get him. And now they accept.
And it's just Bjarnrik again. Let's go.
Frank, are you there?
The humans do not
Yeah, I'm
care.
here. I'm here. I haven't seen the mecha trolls. No, I have not.
Not
Oh,
mecha,
no,
not
not
mecha
mecha.
trolls.
Mechanim.
Yeah.
They're just like regular machine dudes.
Yeah,
What the fuck? Where are these dudes at? I've never seen them.
Insenia. The kaiju.
Oh, so they released Inzia.
No,
Slowly.
no.
They're getting to it. They're getting to it.
It's something they've slipped into the code already. They're military. specifically.
Fire damage received, shock damage
Let's
received,
see.
mercenary discipline, reduced moral damage taken by reserves,
Ralph, I
land
sent
power
you the Google
modifier,
Doc,
morale of
didn't I?
armies, manpower recovery speed. Okay, but look at that though. That means they get no attrition. They get minus. Ooh,
But
this motherfucker.
They have a
gotta
very
be a
unique
little bit of
rule,
something.
though.
there's one. You have to read the first line though.
Mechanism and until the end of the game cannot be over. Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. So in the lore, there's only a certain amount of them that are kind of left, and there's only a certain amount of them that are left with power. And every so often, whenever the Dames tier comet comes over, the factory will actually oddly just spark to life for like 10 minutes, and
Built some more.
produce some more, or it'll also awaken some that are already made and deactivated across the continent. And so like the Dames tier comet is what I'm believing going to be like the main way of making more of you.
But this is why they have a manpower recovery speed worse than trolls and ogres. They're almost as bad as elves for manpower recovery speed.
makes sense though.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting, very curious unit. I'll say for sure. I'll be looking forward to trying them out once that becomes an option. Homecoming, an oath fulfilled, everlasting victory. Oh god. Oh, that was such a beautiful war. It didn't even losses on both sides. It was just a walked in, fought one battle. They were scared, and I moved around them. I have got those rebels, and of course still the other Doom recruits. All right. So, homecoming, or I'll do homecoming first. No, oath fulfilled. At dawn, the two parties met upon the western banks of the mighty Vrora, which once marked the northern edge of the world, at least for the Canorians. One group, the soldiers of Urviksten, their banners held high and led by their Jarl. The other groups, men and women who, despite wearing furs and leather like common Tarks, carried the measure of their supposed Castanorian forebears. Jarl Karl II, we come in the name of an ancient oath we made with the Empire of Castanor to forever guard the north from the monsters that lurk beyond Canon. With your victories against the orcs, which threw us back from our home, we humbly ask that we be allowed to return to our lands, that we may defend the pass once more. A moment passes.
Hell the fuck no. You just pretty much vassal everyone, I believe. Also.
I got I went with the second one, and I just got some prestige, and they left.
Katagik is accepted.
Yeah, that one's good. But look at the other ones.
A loyal vassal to tame these far-flung lands would not hurt. Make Kagador a vassal. As you reconquer their homelands and will be reorganized into their own realm. Huh. I wonder what they will accomplish there. Release and play as Kagador? Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
I mean, the second one is pretty good.
Just getting them as an accepted culture, and then they presumably replace the orcs.
Yeah, they do. It's a pretty good one. You just get acceptance. I mean, accepting the orcs can be good as well, but that's late game shit.
Having the
What happens if you release them? Like, what do they conquer?
I don't know. But making them a vassal does not give you the accepted culture, which is a shame.
Yep. Which means you have to integrate them down the line anyway, because you don't have cores on them, so...
Yeah.
But I mean, you don't have but so much mana right now. It depends down to the way you play the game, honestly. I would just take the second one, personally.
I've had to do a lot of coring, but I do have reduced coring costs.
You have two things that give you reduced core cost.
So,
Spirit of
Franco, I've been
Reconquest
doing a bunch
and
of
the
digging
tail.
into the Anbennar shenanigans, and here's the Google Doc for that whole continent.
Also, do yourself a favor, go to your war exhaustion and put it down with your diplo point so that it's easier to thingy. Core it.
Oh god,
There's
they're
the
from
overview of
here?
Kaiju country.
Aww.
Well, that's
Gold
cool. But they took your gold mine, so
I mean,
that's pretty
okay.
Yeah, they took your fucking gold.
No, as a
That's
vassal, the overlord still gets the gold.
Okay.
This is no, I didn't make them a vassal. It's
Oh.
This is the accepted
You
culture.
just
It's like
made it
this
the
is this
culture.
is just like, oh well,
Yeah.
this is like no
But you
land.
see, you also got a second one. You also got a second one with a culture thingy.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, I think that's usually an accepted culture slot.
Well, this homecoming one as well. It's also like another culture thingy, I believe.
Yeah. So, homecoming is the Tarik peoples, which are presumably
Which are
the
used-
entire rest of this.
Short for Tatars.
Yeah.
Tartaria was a real thing, boys.
All hail the mudslide.
That
I
is,
feel like making the Katagik guys a vassal might have been better.
that's
Considering how far away they are.
that's the point.
You'll just
Yeah.
end up annexing them eventually anyway, though. Like,
Yeah, exactly. You could just annex them later.
yeah. And you still
Because-
get the gold. So.
Because they're far away is why it's like, oh well, that would have been better. I wish that it explained where.
Where they were. Just skate them, John.
It would be 3
What
months
is
ago.
integrity? Oh,
What
really?
is
Okay, never
integrity?
mind.
Nah, don't be a pussy.
I guess just
I mean, well, like,
put the land to good
Doesn't
use
matter.
for the Tariks as well. It'll make the land more usable for now. I can swap out my accepted cultures later on.
You have to core less if you just turn them into a vassal.
Well,
yeah, but these guys are closer, so you
But-
probably want that land.
I also wanted the gold.
Yeah. That was a lot of the reason why we did this.
But yeah, I don't have enough admin to core all this shit.
But that is only 3 counties down there, and you can core through your vassal, just what, a county at a time, right?
Now that
And
you
you've already basically beat Frozen Maw.
now that you
Well, no,
see,
but
So-
he didn't make them his vassal. He owns the land.
Yeah.
you start.
Well, I'm
coring
saying
that.
this next group.
The Tarik Exodus, Tarvema, or Yarvema.
Yarvema. Yarvema.
Yeah, they're the Tarik of Yarvema. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, The Tarik Exodus. Every day our subjects report more and more wagons stocking up on essentials and belongings, more and more families heading out across the horizon. It seems the Tariks, who have been our neighbors for so long, have set out for greener pastures. This has led to some less complaining from our subjects about the various misgivings towards them, but also less economic activity. Only time will tell what this will mean for the Tariks and the communities they leave behind.
Whatever. I think that's just isn't that just a generic event?
No, this is the result of me conquering.
Well, no, I mean because does that not pop up if you have a minority and they leave?
No, this is specific to these dudes. There is a specific mechanic that a lot of land. It's presumably everyone who has the minorities across this area because
gets that event.
The minorities are all across like this is a zone.
Yeah.
Controlled by civilized races. And either after 50 years of the game going on, they will assimilate into the locals, or if someone that is not the fucking like if the trolls even could do it, and it would bring the minorities back, which is funny. But yeah, then they come here and replace the orcs as the majority population. I need to kill the Doombringers. Claiming the Giant's Tears. That was, in fact, the next thing to do, and it is perfectly set up. And as Goat was saying, as well, this is fucked over Frozen Maw because they decided to go south instead of north, so they're donezo. Claim the Giant's Tears. It is not enough to wait for the orcs to attack us, for they will not perish on their own. Past the southern borders of Urviksten, where the mirelands of Jotunstar are infested with grey beasts. The very same land that Urvik Ebenfrost crossed to reclaim his homeland after the fall of Castan. Where this land was once the bridge for the return of the Ebenfrost to Urviksten, it will now serve as the bridge for us to return to Vroenmark and all of Castan. Vroenmark is this region that Frozen Maw has taken over.
Sure.
And there is an event that will happen where there is a cousin or like a nephew of the Lord of Adshaw named Crovis Adshaw who starts up a big old coalition of the native people of the Vroenmark to go and try to conquer Frozen Maw.
Yep, you can pretty much actually fast track that event. But then the problem is that Vavik and all these other people, they join in with them. And so I would recommend you declaring the war without that event. Because otherwise it's going to happen the same stuff that happened to me. That I had to drop the alliance on them. And then declare on them. And that's how the coalition happened.
I mean,
so
I want Frozen
Maw.
I want this land. I don't want Crovis to have it.
Yeah, just make a claim on them and pretty much go ahead and take it for yourself with a normal claim. Then hit the event, or just conquer on the other side,
The Giants do that. The claim the Giants' Tears thing gives me claims on them. So also it gives me a colonist for 25 years. So that's interesting.
Yeah, make sure you have an explorer though, because the fucking problem is that you don't see shit here.
Yeah. I do have a little window on the north. Our dick starts there. So local.
That's what I did, and also was colonizing pretty quick. You just have to kill all the trolls there, otherwise they're gonna be rebelling the whole time.
Yeah, you need to keep some dudes watching them.
Yep.
Oh,
you know what I wish you could actually play as the old giants, which is also a race.
Yeah, they're all the giants are just left as a spooky thing that's on the periphery of the setting.
Yeah, the north. Which imagine you could play as the giants itself, brother.
Yeah.
I mean the fucking siege. Well, I guess they would actually nerf them just like the mechanist super hard. But you just go on the fact that you're literally massive. You can literally break walls and have no shock penalizer at all because what is shock to you when you're a giant? Fire will be a big thing against him because obviously if you shoot a giant, you're making him bleed little by little. But like shock, what is shock to them? That could be a direct counter to all of the fucking shock maximizers that this mod has, you know?
There are a lot of them. All the beasts, the beasts. Oh, Bjarnrik's about
Everything
to
is
attack
shock.
Fucking Knolls just outright get 20% to their military.
Bjarnrik is about to attack Obitrol, so I'm gonna... Yes! Yes, the
Oh, you got
gnomes
the
did show
gnomes!
up.
Hey, hey,
So
fish.
Bjarnrik attacks
Jesus.
Obitrol. I'm gonna attack Bjarnrik while they're doing it.
Yep. Get your other farmland. Get your farmland, Joffy. You need your other wheat. Your grain.
I need
Your
the
other
other
grain.
like 2 grain. Oh, oh gosh, so much
Think of the
food.
force limit,
Oh,
Joffrey. Every bit of force limit you get means you get
Alright, give me a
more
second, y'all.
Ebon steel.
We're back.
Aw.
garbage. Whereas I've got 2 vassals now, so I can do strong duchies. Beautiful. Come on, Bjarnrik, do it. Do it!
We love gold. Old world.
It'd be pretty funny for Bangheim to actually have content involving you taking over Garudius. Freaking harpies. God, am I seriously
Be a lot of
gonna
fun.
be 2 techs ahead on everything else in Mill because of this goon with his 206 stats?
Listen,
I mean, I've
your
got
air
to.
isn't much better, but
The late Reavers.
2 shock pips.
What? Yarvema doesn't have feudalism?
Money.
Yeah, there you go, buddy.
0.22 really adds up.
It also means it's money they don't have to help fix their country, but we'll sort it out.
Gonna eat them eventually anyway.
Oh, they are attacking Troll, yeah. And the trolls aren't dead yet. Okay. And they did annex their vassal, good. So that will be a positive. Going to be quite distracted in the north, and they have no forts in the south, so you just walk on.
And you just walk all over their navy, and you put all your boys on the islands for a second?
No.
Oh, never mind.
No.
They got a navy.
Thank you for reminding me they have a navy. Get back inside.
I forget they are kind of not Viking, so they'll probably do boat good.
Yeah. After this war, I'm going to put down the game for the day and want to do some world building before the night is too late. Ah, good. The disease hits the woodsmen and not the actual troops. I don't want the last thing I want is having fucking Ebon Steel troops getting hit with the fucking disease. It's the only way to kill the bastards. Oh, or this attrition they're standing. What is this? Fucking ghouls. Okay. Damn, I guess. Vanguard does love. They are a big fan. And I'm a big fan of them with all this running around. Conquered stuff for me. Yeah, take the innovativeness, even though it's costly. I've got innovativeness at the moment. I don't feel like letting it go. They really are just going to siege Mertrol. Okay. If they're gonna insist on doing that, I'll just watch and make my own move. Actually, let's see if Vanguard will attach to me. Please? No? Oh well. Siege 1 done. Alright. Yeah, don't split up that much. Actually remember how much War Score Bjornrik costs. Probably a lot, though. They're making enough progress. Trolls do actually have troops, though. Just not enough. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be a few wars to take out Bjornrik. Was there a Stonehenge here? There's no special building for that, right? It's just, yeah, just Stonehenge is there. God, there's no special buildings up here at all other than Ball of Roaring. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Realizing my fleet is better than theirs, even though it's not as big.
Returns, comrade. A great advisor to the Ibbenfrost family.
I realized that my fleet's not as big as theirs, but it's better.
Pretty strong. Yeah. Ooh, you could even drop a heavy ship and just really just destroy them.
That'd take too long.
But longevity, it's an investment.
Leaving.
Think of the power you'd have.
They're leaving once they see my fleet. But they continue to siege Myrtle.
Oh well, that's fine.
While I siege their capital and another fort in the south. So.
Could you pull up the I think it's trade map mode that shows all of the deposits. So you got that one up there, and then I think the closest county to you is
It's
also
a
one.
medium one, yeah.
And then you end up making a couple spawn. I believe you're able to end up finding another small or a large deposit. I can't remember which, but somewhere in the area around their capital.
Interesting.
Yeah, so you like Bjarnrik is very covered in all of these deposits, and like you really want that land because that's just more of dudes you can get.
It is the nicest land in the region. It's not surprising
Yes.
that it was more or less united because it's a pretty.
It's got
comfortably
shelter
large.
between the two mountains, and decent sized lakes for living around, and yeah.
Keep capturing their ships.
They had a bigger navy than me.
Alright, half my stuff is UV unwrapped.
Creek, how you doing today?
Not great. I'm gonna have
Aw.
to stay up for like another 24 hours to reset my sleep schedule.
Hey, I just made some chocolate coffee. You want some? Come on.
That's like.
Yeah,
That's what
have
I
like,
attempted last night before the mega, and then I realized I was really, really tired at like 6 o'clock. I was like, I'm gonna lay down for a little bit.
Wait, are they attacking Vingelheim?
No.
They're starting to go siege it, and then they're like, wait, maybe we should worry about getting our capital back.
Have you guys ever tried coffee with maple syrup?
Yep. Actually, have some in my coffee right now.
It
It acts as a different sort of sweetener to it, and like I like it more than just regular sugar.
Like, what kind of coffee do you drink though? Because here in Sweden, it's usually like it's just straight black coffee.
Well, I
Big
mean
black coffee.
that's how I brewed it, but then I added some milk, a little bit of maple syrup, a bunch of cacao powder, and
Oh, cacao powder. Okay.
and then a little bit of vanilla.
It's a bit of a stereotype here in Scandinavia that Americans drink like really watery shit coffee.
Oh no, I'm about to. So, the coffee I drink is called Death Wish. It's like some of the strongest produced coffee in the entire world. It's really, you can taste the energy in it when you drink it.
He says, well,
think
like, you can hear the twitching.
Yeah, actually, I'm like.
Bro's gonna be out here tweaking in 20 minutes.
Nah, it's gonna fade away in about 10 seconds, and I'm gonna go sleep.
I'm guessing it comes from like Starbucks and all that stuff. We have that too here in Scandinavia, but it's not as popular at all.
So Death Wish coffee is its own brand. I bought it all off of Amazon. I've got a bunch of like K-cups for them. Pretty good stuff though.
I used to usually go to like the local grocery store and buy the standard brand coffee.
Yeah, this stuff's just extremely powerful, and like, if I'm gonna drink coffee, it better wake me up. I don't want to waste my time with it, and because it just
I
makes
assume
me
it's like
go to the
light
bathroom a lot.
roast.
Oh, this? No, this is
Yeah.
dark roast as heck. Like,
Well, but dark roast has less caffeine.
oh wait, yeah, it's considered dark roast. Let's see if I can find the ones. But this is also, they like have added extra caffeine to this stuff. Can't find the website, just the Amazon listings. There they are.
They are gonna siege this back. I've had such bad rolls. No.
Oh no, I guess I got a mix of light and dark roasts. And then I even have a box of espresso K-cups. Those are dangerous. This is the company I use.
The one I sent the one I DM'd you is the energy drink I typically drink here.
Okay.
Organize the Scalds. Throughout Garudia and the Scalderic faith is fractured between countless regional sects, only tenuously guided by the Scald Schola clergy. If we hope to respond to and overcome the religious upheavals of the Southerners, we must provide a united front. Let us call forth the Scalds of all Garudia to a conclave. Canon discussed, lore legitimized, and leadership secured. So the equivalent of you making it a organized faith.
Are you like no?
Joffrey does not want the coffee talk in his stream. Bro is.
I deafened and muted because you all were talking so much I couldn't do any of the talking I was trying to do.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Oh gosh, though.
Wait, so this is how you change the tail,
Yeah,
right?
you get different bonuses depending on which one you pick.
So are you required to
This
change it, or
was-
can you just take the same one again?
This was something. This was
This was the expand.
not the expand. This was like basically the equivalent of in Crusader Kings codifying a faith, reforming a faith. They're like, in response to the new challenges, like everyone else has like such organized religions, but we don't. So like, let's get all the Scalds together and like figure out what the canon is. All these stories. What are the real stories?
Which one is fake?
What is the correct telling of events? As the Jarl sat on the throne within the debate hall, the warm torches holding back the frost outside, the Scalds debated on and on. Masters of oratory as they are, there was not a man or woman in the hall who could look away as they sang songs of the past, each Scald using the tales of the Garudian heroes to justify their opinions on the matter of the day. The Jarl had called this conclave of the Scalds to organize them, to put them all on the same page, so that Garudia may unite as one state and one faith against the Canorians in the south. This grew more tiring by the minute. No matter how excellent the skills of the Scalds, their bickering seemed endless, as none could agree on which of the tales deserved the greatest honors, or must be performed first, or other doctrinal disputes. Just as the Jarl's patience ran thin, a young Scald stood and began to speak with a powerful and vibrant voice that echoed through the hall, words like thunder and with scorn like ice. Brothers and sisters, we should be ashamed of ourselves. Our great ruler has called us here not to flail at each other like children, but to sit down as a community of faith and ensure Garudia stands as one. This bold declaration received boos and hisses from many Scalds in attendance, but also got the Jarl's attention. Fine, ignore me if you wish, slander my name from Reverhaven to Urviksten, for I am Radolfr, and while some of you may be content to wake Alhazel, that's the White Durgan, with your arguing, I intend to do what I was called here to do. Radolfr turned to the Jarl sitting upon the great throne in the hall. My liege, you summon this conclave of the Scalds so that our people may never be without guidance again, so that the songs of Garudia may never fall silent even when beset by our greatest of enemies. I humbly ask you to request a tale of me, so that I may now lead this council in bringing the faithful together. So...
It's like the bottom one, I think, is the one you currently have. Yeah, that one.
That's the one I have. And it buffs whichever one you pick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just find out where construction plus... Oh no, Krovis is here! Well, I've been attacking Bjarnrik. Bjarnmarch is attacking Frozenmaw and they're winning.
They're breaking free!
No!
Because you didn't allow them to eat the other Grey Orcs!
Oh no, what have I done?
It's fine, you will crush Corvus.
So...
Ooh, colonial range means you get a raid more, right? Isn't it based on your colonial range?
Don't think
I
so.
mean, it is called the Voyage of the North Raider, so...
Well, maybe it does. And that's tempting, but that's not as good.
It's not
that is
necessarily
still
beneficial
not as
as
good
some other stuff.
as like global tariffs. Why is it now deciding to play my fucking Elden Ring wallpaper sound? This is so weird. Randomly picks one. I need to fix that.
Ooh, that shock damage one's gas.
20%.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you're taking less damage, dealing more morale damage, and now shock damage.
Extra prestige too. Full 1 prestige. Production.
That's really good too. Holy
Production
shit.
efficiency 20%.
With the tax, I mean the tax modifier is just nice. But the production efficiency, that's peak.
Yeah. Some of these, man, the 20% morale of navies.
Yeah, it's really strong, man. Like, people really think that Urviksten is like just kind of bad, but no. Even if you don't go Black Castan, you're still really like it's a fun game.
Yeah, this start has proven to me that Urviksten is in a fantastic position. Where sure, it's kind of tenuous at the beginning, but like you can pretty consistently do this ever since they've changed.
Oh yeah,
it now. Looks like with how like Frozenmaw is doing this, you could pretty consistently cuck them. I imagine as well. And
I mean that's how I've been doing it since I started playing. So.
You gotta play
Which
them.
is also,
you gotta play
just
them
everything
in
is
the
so good.
multiplayer game. Come on. Nah, but then your whole thing would be fighting Dark. Then
I would have to be going to fight with Dark and with Misty coming over the pass as the Centaurs, and I would end up having to fight whoever's playing the Gnomes, and so, yeah, it's just really aggro.
Frozenmaw's not a bad pick for someone to be if Leno decides to do that.
You say that like fighting the gnomes is a bad thing.
It is.
Fighting the Gnomes is fucking pain. They've got guns and artificery, bro.
I mean, fighting the gnome, it's a good thing to choose to fight the gnomes, but it's also really annoying.
Yeah. It hurts.
15% correct.
Eventually you gotta deal with Corvus and Gawid, and I'd rather play the Gnomes and, you know, just do funny gnome things. %, shock damage.
but the mana.
But the 15%
The prestige one was also really good.
Yeah, it is a
that was the shock damage one.
It is a full prestige and shock.
It's a whole prestige and 20 shock.
There was also
my army.
the production one was also
So
insane.
you're just stacking another modifier onto them. Like, yes, it's very good. But I'm not saying necessarily take that, but
I'm taking it.
You're taking it?
I'm taking it.
Because, you know, high prestige also gives you more morale and makes your troops better. So, it's like...
Y'all in the Giant Slayer. Let's go. Let's go. Extra shock damage. Extra 20%. 20% shock damage. Let's go. Get stuck in there, boys.
Boink, boink, boink. Doing significant more damage to them than they are to
They are
you.
fucked. They are so fucked.
There was 3,000 kicks in a row! Oh my god!
Did you stack wipe them?
Yeah.
They are erased. Bjarn, the host of the bear, is fucking gone. They're dead. It's so.
So can you just take all of it now? They have no troops left.
Everybody keeps sleeping on my boys, but the effing cross are terrifying!
I can't take their whole country because they're way too big.
They're too big. Okay, yeah.
You don't even actually need to prioritize the Ebon Steel yet because you're still got force limit that you can build, and you can't even recruit them yet. So you can just take the best provinces first.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take all their stuff. Like I'm gonna take all the stuff that doesn't like have cores on it, and then I'm gonna take like a tile in like Bloodfiel or something, and then release them and give them back their cores. Frostbrigia. For the islands, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to focus on. I need someone to take those islands, though. The trolls are just going to get independence again at this rate, which is fine.
Yeah.
They'll just get back their capital in that other corner here, which is apparently east here.
Interesting RNG.
Yes.
Quite.
Magic space.
They can't even cross. They're getting all of those men recruited and they can't. Okay, they can group them together. Damn.
They can group them together on the islands because they have.
But they can't get them off.
Yeah.
Yeah. But those islands, building a fort on those islands is really strong too. If I remember right, one of them's a pretty defensive terrain.
I assume they're all coast.
Yeah.
They're all just coast and grass.
Never
This
mind.
is a Reverhaven core? Yeah. There's so many different tags that have cores in this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's going to be weird in EU5 is the fact that you can just release countries at game start. Like there's no like, oh, you unlock client states. It's just you can just make a new tag.
Well, that's fun.
And in fact, there's people who have partition, so they're going to be forced to. Like, oh gosh. Okay, it does have a fixed dynasty. That makes sense. Why did they let you swap off of it then?
I don't know. Player agency, who knows?
Or what's this? That looks like a new unique one. Unbound commoners. Oh. 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 Oh.
Magnet equilibrium.
The fucking magnates. Dude, they're gonna get too strong. They're gonna get too strong. How am I gonna rein them in? I don't want to become the Northern League.
Northern League.
That's the canon outcome.
Yeah, you just get fucked over by the magnates and become the Northern League.
The canon outcome is that Gowed
merchants from Gowed
blobs all over the north of this, and then the northern dudes get sold out by their magnates. The magnates take over, and then they get sold out to the Gowedi, and then the magnates then infect Gowed too.
Yeah,
and then
and
Gowed
completely
crumbles
take over
and becomes they just
amazing.
Like, become the Northern League during and they are like the industrial heart of the Industrial Revolution as they're just start as an industrialist controlled country. In Vic.
It is quite funny.
Like the stab nice. It is one it like as a concept. Okay, conceptually, the Northern League and all that is like that's really cool, but it looks horrible on the map. It looks terrible. So bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like if we could see further north a little bit, it wouldn't be as bad, but like... The fact that it just goes to the top of the map and then down through Gowed, and it's like this weird T-shaped country with a gap of water in between, it's like, why?
That subject, Goat, is something that I keep, like, needing to reconsider when it comes to our own map, because I came to the realization that our map doesn't actually go as far north as I intended. It's not cold. Like the more north you get doesn't get as cold as I wanted it to be. So I'm
fair.
stuck. Like I don't know what to do about that. I want to do something about it, but I don't know what I can do. I thought there was something
and there
I
you
did
go. You get your colonists.
I've actively been avoiding taking this until I'm ready to do it. But I thought there was something that gave me claims on Bjornrik, but I guess not.
No, that's all the cities on the border.
Oh, also there's this. I haven't been doing the Black Pines thing.
Yeah, Black Pines is. It becomes this whole logging company, and then if I remember right, sometimes they help with colonization efforts and just give you random stuff. They're really good.
Probably just want magical elite to help with more prestige stacking and
prestige decay. But there's always curtail the nobles, which isn't always bad.
I don't really care about curtailing the nobles.
Well, it gives that that tax modifier, but you know you're not maxing, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, you've already got 2 stab.
I'll take this for now, at least.
Too bad there's not like a magnet loyalty one.
Yeah, it makes... Well, it gives the magnates 10 more influence and 5 more loyalty. Like, no!
Yeah, it's like, why?
Didn't realize they were gonna be so powerful here. Yeah, but what are some missions involving it?
There's some stuff for the Ebon Steel, I think, in there.
There is not much.
Yagfall Mines or what? Yagyal Mines? What's that? The Larg. How do you say that word? Yargfigjal.
So, Vorenborg Arsenal have Balvroren. Then you get the arsenal, yeah. And then no safe havens. Just own all of like, the southern coast. And then the Bear's Den own all of Bjornrik. The fate of the fjord trolls. No. No. Black Pine Company logging up there too. Oh, that's great. Maybe what I should be looking to do is to take all the southern stuff then. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to take enough. Oh well. The rebels are fighting each other. Noble rebels versus Novxvoller revolt. Need to develop the Renaissance. No! They're having noble rebels too. Wait. Must strike them down. That will be good. Release Bloodfiel. Yeah. Bloodfiel is a vessel. They can have the inland place. They can reconquer their cores from Bjarnrik later. Probably want to... Yeah... I guess I'll be coring the rest of it myself, though. I didn't take that island, though. Whoops. So I don't have a claim on that yet. Give him that fort, then. No longer a valid rival. And Gawed considers me a rival now. That's when your game ends. Jeez.
Carl's still alive?
He is. At 66 years old. So, maybe...
But bro, your heir's gonna die within like 2 years.
He's 48 years old. Yeah, Gunnar Ebenfrost. You're not wrong. Eesh. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, man. Recite a new tale. Yeah, that's how you swap it. Okay. Don't fight these rebels.
Wait, which one did you swap to?
Oh, I didn't swap to anything. Just you have the option to. It costs a bunch of points to do it.
That's actually good then. You can just swap to the production and tax modifier one if you want. Like once you're done, like the Conquered.
Yeah, it is nice that they give you the option, though. It's not usually going to be good to do that because it has a cost. There's other religions that let you do that without having to pay a cost.
Yeah, but the other religions I imagine aren't as good. Like in terms of buffs.
The buffs usually aren't as strong, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are they not revolted? What is it? Particularists. And they're specifically there. Well, go get ready for them to rise up, I guess. Yeah. Preemptively by revoking land created a revolt of it. Oh, never mind. No, that just made them show up and weaker, and now is starting a peasant revolt faction instead. God damn it!
My liege, your greatest advisor has returned with more coffee.
Well, later, you intending to stay up with coffee, my dude?
Until it's done.
Until it's done.
And I'm finally done unwrapping the crossguard. Yes.
How far down the line do you have to get
No,
Castan in your
I actually
mission tree?
have it's pretty far down the way.
The
I actually
city
have an
itself,
employee.
Castaneth is here, I think. Roughly.
Oh, okay.
I have an employee coming to. He's finally moving to town, so he's coming to stay with us for a couple of days while he works out the kinks of his deal for his house, and I'm gonna stay up, wait for him to get here. Supposed to be here at like 3 or 4 hours from now.
Oh gosh.
I'll be up for a while. Mm-hmm. I'm not even pounding coffee now.
I get it then, yeah.
I'm gonna show up to my meeting with my teacher in like a few hours. Fucking geeked out. And...
Here, Creek, here.
Beautiful blood field. Let's see. So, maybe because this isn't like a special war. Yeah, they won't be able to take the whole thing.
Nah. And actually,
Oh,
yeah,
it's a
no,
monster
because
quest, though.
he's gonna be able to take quite a bit, but I don't think he'll take the Balvarin or whatever. Is he able to even get on the island?
No, he's not.
Oh, that's important, actually.
It's a very good island.
Oh, it's important for you too.
He is losing badly against a few people at the same time.
I believe, if I remember correctly, you do stuff with that island and make it pretty cool.
That is why whenever I'm drawing map, I look at like a place like this and think, you know what it needs? It needs just a little like lump. It needs a little lump in there.
Lump.
Because it always makes it better. And you just make up some neat thing that's there. Like, why is it an interesting and valuable spot? Yeah. Hendrix was helping me Hendrix was helping me draw a river for our not India area that he is going to eventually do some cooking on, world building wise. And we added some fun islands to the totally not Bengal Delta. It's not the Bengal Delta because it's bigger, so it's totally different.
It's
I promise.
Double it.
Yeah. Very different. Yes, exactly. It is the BBC. It is.
It is, in fact, my favorite nation in this mod.
Did you add an appropriate amount of meandering to the river?
Yes.
There is a lot of meander to this river, man. It weaves and flows and wiggles and goes.
I don't want to start another war tonight. I wanted to. It's an addictive playthrough. I wanted to stop after that last war, and then
it's super snowbally.
I had wanted to stop after that last war and just go do some world building, but it's hard to do that because it's fun. Is fun game. It's like, oh, I gotta go fight Kelmoldor. I gotta like take Serpensguard, the land that Serpensguard's got off of them. And then it's like, well, if I do that, then I may as well just take the north coast. And then it's like, well, now I'm next to Galwin. I'm fucked. But you know, we wait before we border Galwin. Wait. Also, I'm curious. Yeah, the Skaldol is going down, and centralizing effort. Just it's gonna take a while. You know, it's getting there. And it's probably like a time I could do the Claim the Giants tiers, and then there you go. It's just like, well, you know, I could press the Claim the Giants tiers and start colonizing, and I could, you know, go wait until Frozen Maw gets pieced out, and then I can try and jump in on some stuff, or I gotta get Alv roaring, and it goes on and on and on. But I wanna, like, it's getting late, and I wanna do some draw. but I've been doing this for a couple hours now, so I gotta sit it down. I think. Blob. The blob. Oh yeah. I completely forgot. Tomorrow I've got to make that video. I've got to make that video tomorrow on why I think that EU5 isn't gonna have blobbing be a big problem. Because I promised people I was gonna do that, and then I didn't do that. Yeah. Because I slept in. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna save this here. Yeah, I'm gonna commit to that. I'm gonna save it here. And I'm gonna because I've always got GIMP open. I'm gonna go and open that and do some mapping stuff before I go to bed. Yeah. It'll be a good time. So, to you exactly, if you're not in this voice call, because I don't think you are, and anyone who sees this VOD or the stream, or whatever, I'll thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.